What a good time to be alive. I'm glad I'm here in your office, University of Benin, UNIBEN. The last time I came for a program, you brought me here. And here again we are for a very special occasion. Welcome, welcome. Just relax and join us. This is the soundtrack to Dreams chat platform. And I'm here with my uncle. People know him as Professor, member of the academia. But people like us and young boys in the town, we call him Uncle Dan. Don't worry, I'll read his profile. Uncle Dan, it's so good to see you.
Thank you.
If they told me I'll come to your office in a time like this, I wouldn't have believed. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
A lot of people don't know what is happening, so we are going to, we'll let them know what is happening. I am going to read your profile. To begin with, I want to read your profile before we go into this conversation. And this personality I'm talking about here. You know him, I know him. For those of us who are celebrating him on something big that is coming up, but I'll begin this way. He's a professor of molecular and environmental genotoxicology and the pioneer head of the Department of Environmental Management and Toxicology in the University of Benin. Benin City, of course, that's where I am at now, in Nigeria here. He is a continuing professional development certified and an accomplished scientist with formal educational background in animal, plant, pollution studies with 30 years of combined teaching, research, and management experience. He has participated in environmental audit assessment, field experience, and horizon scanning project workshops in Nigeria and South Africa, and is a consultant and partner to reputable environmental and social governance service providers. He has coordinated and taught several courses in introductory toxicology, mutagens in the environment, principles of environmental science, principles of toxicology and environmental toxicants, fundamentals of environmental impact assessment, general biochemistry, methods in biochemical analysis, process biochemistry, general cytology, environmental science, environmental biotechnology, cell and molecular biology, and genetics in the University of Benin and elsewhere, as a professor on sabbatical and an adjunct at various times. I'm just beginning, you think it's over. Currently, he has 79 publications consisting of 2 monographs, a chapter in a book, 72 peer-reviewed articles in foreign, national, and local journals, and 4 citable peer-reviewed conference proceedings. An adjunct professor to universities, Professor Olorufemi has contributed immensely to the quality control and assurance of higher education in Nigeria. He is an external examiner to undergraduate programs in universities and has participated severally in internal and external examinations of MSc, PhD theses. He has also participated in the National Universities Commission, NUC, accreditation and revenue verification exercise and has been involved in assessment of candidates for professional positions. We're not done yet. Professor Olonfrem is widely exposed. He has attended and participated in several local and international scientific conferences, workshops, and trainings in Africa, Asia, Europe, and Australia. His research findings in environmental toxicology, cytogenetics, and molecular toxicology and pollution studies have been widely appreciated locally and internationally. Beyond conference attendance, he is a regular guest speaker at various academic, professional, and institutional fora in Nigeria, South Africa, and Australia. Professor Olorufemi is a founding member of the Genetic Toxicology Association of Nigeria, GTAN, and an active member in several other learned societies and associations, including the Society of Environmental Toxicology and Chemistry, CITAC, Nigerian Environmental Society, NES, and the Society for Forensic and Analytical Scientists, Nigeria, in Nigeria. He is a lifetime fellow of the International Society for Development and Sustainability, ISDS, and founding fellow of the Society of Environmental and Public Health of Nigeria, SEFON, and fellow of the African Scientists, the Journal of the Society for Experimental Biology of Nigeria, NICEB. His areas of primary research focus include basic principles of genetic toxicology using plant and animal bioassays, molecular genetic techniques, molecular genetic techniques, and antioxidative enzymes assays for detecting genotoxins in the environment, with particular interest on effects and risks associated with wastewater, dioxins, and the contaminants of emerging concern. Soil and contaminant of emerging concerns and plant extracts. This research combines genotoxicity with environmental phytotoxicity studies. He is happily married to Christy, and the union is blessed with 3 children and 4 grandchildren. Believe you me, I had to make sure I prepared for this before I read everything that I have read. Permit me to say I'm much honored to introduce to you, and on this great day, Professor Daniel Ikudaisi Olorufemi, PhD. It's good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Once more, it's an honor to have you.
Thank you very much.
And I know you've been, as a lecturer, this is 32 years in the University of Benin. We just read about you. This is a man's life. Now, full book we read here, so we just read a full book about it. I had to downsize the pages to about 8 pages. And I said, not me, I won't read it in this interview. It will take 7 years. But how has it been? How's it been? How's life, sir?
God has been good.
I can see.
Remove God from this whole thing and everything is rubbish.
Remove God from everything, sir, and everything is rubbish.
God has been everything to me, and I thank God for bringing me thus far.
I quite understand that a couple of months from now, you'll be 70. How does it feel to be 70 young?
I don't know how I feel. I feel great, yes. Somehow I said, you mean 70. And I feel very happy that God has brought me this far. Right on campus here, we have seen people who could not make 60. There are those who could not make 50. And here I am, and God has sustained me.
Let's begin this way. I have so much to ask you, because I'll come to the part I really know a lot about you, but I want us to begin this way. I want to begin it this way. And Professor, after 37 years teaching toxicology and raising a family, what is one truth about life, and the only that what's one truth about life? Let me say it this way. What is that one truth about life that classroom and the lab together could not have taught you? After 37 years of all the botanical heavy names, what is that one thing that even the classroom and academics could not really teach you about life and the things you have appreciated about it?
Science will not call God God. Science we call God nature. They will say nature. But we now know that it's all, that we're just deceiving ourselves. There is a creator. When God created, everything he created was good.
Everything was good.
The environment was fantastic. Man has always been a problem. And so all I can take is my study in this area of toxicology has taught me to know that we are the problem of ourselves. Man is man's problem.
When I first stepped into your office, I said, I don't want to go close to all those your micro lens and all those things. But looking back at let's look back, let's go back memory lane. Your first day as a lecturer versus today. What would the 38 years old Uncle Dan 38 years ago, what would be the most surprised thing to have learned about this man sitting here? While looking back memory lane when you were 38 years, what would be that thing that would surprise you that you learned at that particular time?
A lot of things, but one thing is outstanding. So many years ago, I didn't realize how much life has been to me as a person. I thought it was just normal teaching, normal activities, go to the lab, and then I started with plants.
With bats?
With plants.
Okay, plants.
Yes. I was employed into the Department of Botany, which has now become the Department of Plant Biology and Biotechnology in the University of UNIBEN. So, all my focus was how to use plants and know more about plants to see what plants have to offer man. But I can tell you that a lot has changed. A lot changed, so to say, because I found favor with administration, and in his own wisdom, God helped me to port to a new department.
The department of porting.
We call it when you move from farm.
Yeah.
The Department of Environmental Management and Toxicology. So, toxicology has, changed a lot of perspective.
Your early life.
Yeah.
Early life. If you go around the environment, education, and the academic environment, you were raised in the academic environment.
Before now, when I was in plant biology and biotechnology, we used to talk so much about the botanical garden. When you enter a botanical garden, everything you see is all about plants. Some of these plants are medicinal, some are ornamental, all God's creation. But not much, as far as I'm concerned, was talked. Talked about the toxic nature of the environment. It was when I got to the Department of Environmental Management and toxicology, and my specialization is in environmental genotoxicology. That was when I started to know this same environment that can be so beautiful, it can also be very toxic.
But God, is it like God made it so in a balanced form, or what?
No, God is not an author of anything bad. He made everything good. And God was so kind that He knew those things in the environment that were not good for man. And if you are a child of God and you are a student of the Holy Bible, you will know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I want to touch on some of your highs and lows as a lecturer in University of Benin. 32 years. It's no means meat. 32 years. There are some children today who understand what we're talking about now. But you've devoted your life, you've dedicated your life to the study of plants. You've expanded and you've helped so much the research institutions. You've contributed so much. The books, everything is loaded there. We're gonna upload this on the social media platforms, YouTube, so that you can dig deep, because if I continue here, we won't leave there. But I want to go on your highs and lows. When did you decide that you want to be a lecturer?
I wish I had time to really think deeply about your comment. I would have brought.
I took you unawares.
Yes, I would have brought something for you to see. It would have surprised you. Now, I was just being inquisitive. I felt that this thing we call pap, akamu. Why should we always, have to make it wet? Why can't we have the dry form? Believe you me, my friend and I, it was just being inquisitive. We wanted to, it was just for fun. We decided to produce dry
pap.
I still have it till today.
Is it packaged or canned or what?
Packaged. We used the cellophane. We used a double cellophane package. And believe you me, the shelf life was over 48.
Was that before you became a lecturer?
Yes.
So this is one of the reasons that...
Now, this is... You see, this was...
It's interesting.
So, we were playing around. We wanted money. We were looking for a way to make money. Well, it was not because we wanted to... What kind of a study? No. It was money. We felt if we could produce dry pap, and people could travel with it, then anywhere they get to, all they need to do is to boil water, empty one sachet of pap into, and then stir, and akamu was ready.
I'm just laughing.
This is what we did practically. We did it with white maize, we did it with yellow maize, we did it with guinea corn, and we did it with millet. White maize, white. Yellow maize, yellow. No additive. Guinea corn, brown. And then millet, ash. No additive.
Is it still in existence?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Maybe when we get, when you get to visit, I will search around, and then maybe I'll be able to get because I kept it. Now, here's the story. We were trying to popularize it and get the academic society to at least approve what we have done. So I came to the Department of Botany. I had one auntie, she's late now, Professor Mrs. Ekundayo. Ekundayo, beautiful, wonderful woman. I had some things to do with her, musically, not academically. Okay. So I just got to her office. She was the head of the Department of Botany there. I said, Auntie, I want to shoot something. She said, what is that? I brought it out. What is this? I said, pap, dry pap. How did you do it? I said, well, from my biochemistry, I have the background of biochemistry. I'm a biochemist by training, at least preliminary. I was trained as a biochemist at my undergraduate level. So, very pure. There was no need to do any other thing. It's just, and the shelf life was over, I think over 24 months.
24 months?
Yes.
That's 2 years?
Yes.
Well, this is before you began as a lecturer?
Yes, he took me to Lagos. We were looking for market. When my auntie saw what I did, he was very interested. He asked, aren't you interested in coming into the university to... Won't you be interested in...
That's the genesis.
Won't you be interested? I said, Auntie, well, I'll be interested, but what brought me is to show you this product for you to say you like it.
You were talking about the business.
I want to sell it. I want to make money. I've suffered too much in life. So, we want money. So, interestingly, that thing, she told me and gave me very good advice. I should approach the banks. Of course, forget about banks.
Yes, that's history.
I went to the bank.
That's history.
But we were dogged. I took it to Lagos. I've really forgotten the name of this supermarket. They accepted it so much and expected us to
mass produce it.
To mass produce it. But we didn't have the money. That was where we thought the banks will help us. But forget it. If you didn't have money and nobody was willing to help. So that's how.
So that never went around.
Never went around.
That it became history. Such a fantastic
idea, but you will say, but why did you stop? We didn't really stop. My friend and I, Mr. What's his name again? If I remember, I'll tell you.
So you were still producing?
Yeah, we're producing it from the Faculty of Pharmacy. Edokwa. Mr. Edokwa. I don't know. I don't know whether he's still in this country. Maybe he must be outside the country. So we wanted a better life for ourselves and see if we can make more money. But it didn't turn out that way.
Amazing. So when did lecturing begin? Because this is leading us to lecturing.
Right. I didn't give up. I was still trying to pursue money. So when I came into the university, I tried to find out how we can maybe produce our own drying machine. Again, that aspect did not also see the light of day. That was at the point I just decided, why don't you listen to Professor Mrs. Sekunda?
She saw something different also.
She told me I could come in and be a lecturer. Why don't I try that? That was how the journey into the University of Benin started.
What year was that?
I couldn't get in until 1994.
Okay, when we come back, we will get into something you want to know about. When we come back, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.